So this blanket right here, I have come to love a whole lot, and I'll tell you exactly why right now. But before I get into those details, I need to let you know that Get Out Gear did provide the down puff blanket to me to review. You know, they're not gonna see this ahead of time, tell me what to say. So with the disclosure out of the way, let's get to the details of why I love this thing so much. So spoiler alert, yeah, I just told you, I love it. So you might be wondering, why on earth do I have a puff blanket? What would I use that for as an ultra runner? Well, these are incredibly handy if you are fast packing, hiking, even if you're doing a long self-supported, maybe an FKT or just an adventure run where you're carrying, you know, a fair amount of gear for that type of thing. So this is going to be very handy. Maybe you have a hammock you want to throw up in the trees while you're, you know, sleeping for a couple hours. This would be fantastic and keep you warm through a lot of different temperatures. You wouldn't have to carry a big bulky sleeping bag. This thing is awesome. It's about 12.5 inches long as it is right now, about 5 inches wide. For me, I threw it on my scale. It weighed in just under 16 ounces fully packed like this. So it's really not heavy. It's pretty darn light. And for me personally, I have not used it on a run, but I have used it running. Or maybe it's better if I said I've used it during a run. Maybe it's like a looped course event with my crew. So, you know, oftentimes you're running. If it's a long event, you're calorie depleted, you're tired, your body gets cold, even if it's not cold outside. Maybe it's 70 degrees, but it was 90 degrees during the day, and your body might be shivering, you might be cold. This is fantastic. I've thrown it on, sat in my chair, in my misery. This helped with that a little bit, helped me be a little more comfortable. One of the really nice things about this is it does compress really well down into this small stuff sack. It has the nice clasp on the end. It folds up, keeps it nice and secure. You can throw this in your car, which honestly, it lives in my car. I don't generally take it out. You can put it in your bag. It's very easy. And it's just nice to have that with you should you need a little warmth. So to open it, you just simply do the clasp like that. It unrolls right here at the top, just like a wet bag, you know, maybe for a dry goods gear. And then you just pull it out of the stuff sack like that. And then just like any down puffy jacket or item, it needs to fluff up a little bit, you know, puff up for the puffiness, but it does that really very quickly. And as you can see, it's quite nice. If you've ever been in the military, one thing I can say that this is very similar to is the Whoopee. If you know what that is, you're gonna go buy one of these right now, I guarantee it, if you don't have a Whoopee. But this is amazing. So super comfortable, very soft. It is a 20D ripstop fabric, nylon ripstop fabric on the outside. I've used this, my kids have used it. And so far, no rips in the fabric at all. And I've had this for quite a while, to be honest with you. And it's held up very, very well. The down fill insulation, it is a 650 fill down insulation. So it is quite a bit, and it's really warm. At the soccer fields, I have used this. Maybe it's not, you know, snowing or really cold outside, but a little bit of a breeze on the fields where we play. And it's been chilly, so I've wrapped it around. The great thing about this is it has these snaps on it right here, so you can really put it around almost like a poncho and snap 3 buttons up and down to keep you keep your warmth in. Maybe you're gonna wrap it around you, sit down in the chair, and it's been a lifesaver at soccer because so our soccer goes into like November, then it starts again, I think in February, maybe March for the spring season, but it's chilly still. I mean, it's in the 30s at times. And so we're at the field, and this thing has saved me, my wife, my daughter. My daughter will sit on my lap and we'll wrap up in this, and it's just been awesome. So it's so many uses outside of the adventure world. Another great thing about it is it does have a durable water repellent coating, or DWR is what they call it. And it's been great. Like I mentioned at the soccer fields, it's been good in the rain. It keeps it off of you. You know, if it's a downpour, obviously it's not gonna work. But I did use it just very recently when I was van camping for the Dam to Dome run that I just did with Dan. And it was awesome. You know, I camp in my van. This was my blanket. I didn't bring anything else. This was it. I just had it in the back of it, and it was fantastic. And yeah, I can't really sing the praises of this enough. So if you need a blanket that maybe something very versatile for like a hiking trip, something you just want to keep in your van, maybe it's an emergency blanket, maybe your car breaks down and you're stuck in traffic, something like that in the wintertime, and you're run out of gas, you have no heat, this could save your life potentially, and it's super small, stays in the car. I love it. Or you're gonna use it on a fast packing trip. Or maybe because it's so comfortable, you just wanna use this on the couch watching Netflix. It works. The great thing about the down puffy blanket from Get Out Gear, again, is it is machine washable. Throw it in your top load washing machine on cold water cycle, and then you can just throw it in the dryer on a tumble dry low, and it's fantastic. You know, you're not gonna have a stinky blanket. And it's great to do that because, you know, after you've been sitting around a campfire with this wrapped around, you know, it can kind of pick up those smoke smells just like your clothes do. throw it in the wash, and it's clean. Smells good. So honestly, this blanket can be used in so many situations. Take it to the beach, throw it down, lay on it, dry off with it probably, honestly. I don't know. I've not tried that. It might work. Concerts, whatever. I mean, there's so many different uses for this thing. So yes, I highly recommend the down puffy blanket from Get Out Gear. I have absolutely loved it. Down below in the description is an affiliate link if you want to go buy this, which I highly recommend. It's awesome. $69 right now on Amazon. It's fantastic. And let me know below too if you have tried this blanket, you know, what your experiences are. But actually, I really want to know what different scenarios have you used it in. You know, it's kind of marketed as a adventure type blanket, but man, this thing can be used for, I mean, I could see this being used on a boat. You're cold and on the lake. Anywhere. So I'm curious. Let me know if you've used it somewhere completely weird or odd. You know, I'd kind of want to know. So thanks again to Get Out Gear for sending the down puffy blanket. Highly recommend it. Give it a shot. Take it on an adventure. Throw it in your car and forget about it until you need it, and it'll save you. It's awesome. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate you all so much. If you haven't already, do give the video a thumbs up. That would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Maybe if you're new too, just, you know, maybe click subscribe and you'll see future videos like this. Speaking of the Dam to Dome run, which I mentioned I used this in my van when I was camping, take a look at it. It's on your screen. You can watch that. Really cool run with Dan the Ultra Dad. And then on the other side of the screen, I'll throw up a playlist of some race videos to check out too. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Do it. Hit the like button.